Okay, ladies and gentlemen, quick video while I'm waiting for my car to charge. But I just wanted to talk about a subject that makes sense to guys that were always kind of not part of the group in school, or maybe didn't have one close knit friend group where with who they could hang out every week. This video is for the guys that even in college didn't feel like they got everything out of life, and especially with women. My point today is, do not get into a relationship unless you're established. Now, what do I mean by that? Because some people can interpret interpret that sentence like, don't get into a relationship until you have like $1 million on your name, or you have the fanciest car or the fanciest house. But that's completely besides my point. It's completely not even my point. My point is, unless you have a good base level, a good foundation, don't think about adding a relationship into the daily stress of just surviving, of just living. The only relationships that I have seen survive and for a long time is where both parties had a strong foundation on which they could add a relationship, instead of both parties having no foundation and relying solely on the relationship to bring them the happiness of life. Again, let's dive deeper into that. What I mean is, if you're a guy, right, and you're 18, you just got finished with high school, you have no money to your name, and you're just hanging out with this new girl, you getting to know each other, and you decide to start a relationship, or you figure out if you should start the relationship. What you should look at first of all is, how's my home situation? How is the support system for if inevitably something goes down, if inevitably I go through a rough patch in my life? The guys that I've seen thrive in their relationship at a young age, at like 17, 18, 19, felt always that they had a home that they could always go back to if needed. They always felt that they had a support system at home they could fall back on. So, for instance, the guys that worked out the relationship, or that the relationship worked out for them, were the guys that had a double parent household. Their parent paid for everything, so paid for their college, paid for every little thing, going out with friends. They all the time they went out with friends, or they went on a vacation with their partner, was paid by the parents. Basically, the parents made sure that every single little stress point, financially, mentally, physically, was taken care of, and especially financial part. And that's a big point of this video. Also, if you don't have to have the parents to like have an established foundation, okay? Don't get me wrong. If you have the money to sustain yourself without any stress, if you have the money to just be able to buy whatever you want, to do whatever you want without having any stress, and making sure that whatever your girlfriend needs, you'll be able to provide for her at a whim's notice, without stressing about, will I be able to pay my bills next week? Okay, that's also an established foundation. But you need to look for that established foundation, and especially the financial part. If you have no money as a college kid, make sure your parents are down to pay for your college degree. They're not making any problems out of paying for your college degree. You need to make sure that when you get home, you don't feel the pressure of providing for your family. You don't feel the pressure of being that son or daughter that everything falls up onto or if something goes down, you don't have to. You don't need to have to feel the burden of providing for your family while you're not even established yourself. That's what I mean by building a foundation. Don't rely on the relationship to provide that foundation for you, because inevitably it will go wrong, and you will blame the other person for it. You will blame yourself for it, even though there is no one really to blame for. It's just that you went into a relationship expecting it will solve all your problems while not dealing with the problems you already had. Okay? Stepping into a relationship is an addition to your life. It's not the end all be all solution to your life. If you don't have a great support system at home, if you don't have a great support system of your own, that's also possible. Things you grew by yourself, things you build up on yourself, on your own, then don't get into a relationship. I hope some of that stuck with you. If not, I'll probably make an updated version of this. If you don't agree, if you agree, let us know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.